Although there may have been significant changes for Fast and Furious 10 behind the scenes, Fast X presently appears to be on schedule. The 10th and final film, or rather, part 1 of the final, is scheduled to hit theaters in the spring of 2023. Production has progressed roughly according to plan. The two-part series conclusion may disappoint fans of the show, but as Vin Diesel has said, every narrative deserves its own finish. What will the conclusion be? All we can do is wait and see. Here is all the information you require for Fast X, or Fast and Furious 10 if you choose. Fast 10 release date. When can we expect Fast and Furious 10? Initial word from Universal was that Fast X would premiere on April 7, 2023. But that date has been significantly changed to May 19, 2023, and thus far it appears to be sticking. Filming had started and was still ongoing as of April 20th, according to Diesel's frequent Instagram updates. Tyrese Gibson has previously stated that it was the intention to shoot the two films concurrently, though it is currently unclear if this is still the case. Diesel explained that the reason the series' conclusion will be split into two parts is because there is so much territory to cover. He continued, "There are so many places and so many sites in the world that we have to visit. Fast and Furious 11 hasn't yet been given a release date. But if they shoot it back to back, might we maybe see it in April 2024, or even earlier? Only hope remains." Fast 10 cast. Who's coming back for Fast and Furious 10? The initial plan was for Justin Lin to helm the final two installments of the series. But while production was still going on, he resigned from his position as director in late April 2022, and Louis Leterrier took over. Without the majority of the family present, the series finale wouldn't be complete, and the cast list was announced along with the confirmation of filming. For the 10th installment of Fast X, the crucial Toretto family will be back together. Vin Diesel's Dom is undoubtedly back, joined by many other well-known characters, especially after Fast and Furious 9 ended without any fatalities. Sung Kang as Han, who unexpectedly made a comeback alongside Michelle Rodriguez as Letty, Tyrese Gibson as Roman, Ludacris as Tej, Jordana Brewster as Mia, Charlize Theron as the villain Cypher, and Natalie Emanuel as Ramsey, expanded the family even further. Diesel added that Mia, who was originally missing from the script, was actually brought back by his daughter. The main cast members, such as Lucas Black as Sean Boswell, Bo Wow as Twinkie, Jason Tobin as Earl Who, and Shi YM as Agent Stasiak, are likely to play cameo roles and minor characters throughout the entire series. At the conclusion of F9, Kurt Russell's Mr. Nobody's future was uncertain. We wouldn't be surprised if he's still around to aid Dom and his crew, though, given that he assisted Han in fabricating his own demise. Fast X has stated that Scott Eastwood will return as Little Nobody, but does this mean that his boss, Mr. Nobody, will also appear? Speaking of Han coming back, there's a rumor that Mr. Nobody may have also faked Jaisal's demise, so could Gal Gadot make an appearance in the two-part finale? We're not excluding anything now since the 9th film was set in space. Jaisal's comeback is undoubtedly welcome, as Kang indicated in his response to the theory. In my opinion, Jaisal's return is essential. The fans, I believe, favor that. That must be accomplished in some way. There is no way the finale can end without Brian O'Connor making an appearance, whether it be in a cameo or something more. He'll undoubtedly play a part, even if it's merely from old footage of the late Paul Walker or some CGI magic. Brewster has expressed her desire for Meadow, Paul Walker's daughter, to appear in the series before it wraps up. That might occur in Fast and Furious 10. We would be shocked if Jason Statham, who appeared in the F9 credits scene as Deckard Shaw, didn't have a role in the two-part finale alongside his mother Magdalene Queenie Shaw, who was superbly portrayed by Helen Mirren and who hinted her return. Although he began the 9th film as a villain, John Cena's Jakob Toretto had changed his allegiance by the end. Thus we would anticipate seeing the long-lost Toretto brother return for the conclusion as well. Numerous intriguing new actors have been added to the cast, including Jason Momoa from Aquaman, who will be facing up against Dom as the newest bad guy. The 9th film also stars Brie Larson from Captain Marvel and Daniela Melchior from the Suicide Squad. Although their roles haven't been made official, rumors suggest that Melchior will portray a different long-lost relative of Dom. Regarding Larson, Diesel has been highlighting her significance in the larger Fast and Furious storyline but has been mum on what she plays. He posted a sneak peek photo to Instagram along with the caption, "You have no clue how timeless and amazing she will be in our mythology. Beyond her intelligence, beauty, and Oscar, she has a profound spirit that will add something you may not have anticipated but have craved for." The Reacher actor Alan Ritchson will also participate in the fun in an unspecified role, but Rita Morna's casting as Dom's grandma may be the most intriguing development. Yes, that is actually taking place. Fast 10 plot. What can we expect from Fast and Furious 10? Fast and Furious 9 wraps off everything quite neatly, so there isn't much we can infer about what the two-part finale will be about. There are a few unanswered questions, such as if Mr. Nobody is still alive and what Jakob will do next, but they seem more like side stories than significant preludes to the saga's future. The credit sequence, in which Han visits Shaw and, understandably, surprises him to see him, is the one significant tease for the upcoming film. Will Shaw let go of the past now that he unintentionally assisted Han in keeping Project Ares secure? Or perhaps Shaw will once more become evil as a result of Han's unexpected return? I believe there are some still open questions. Because everyone adores Jason Statham, it gives a glimpse of the possibilities for Han and Deckard Shaw. Why not? We are honored to have him in our universe, told Digital Spy King. It's safe to assume that Dom will be facing yet another quest to save the planet while simultaneously coping with some threat to his own family in the two-part finale. As previously said, may we witness more unanticipated resurrections from the grave, such as Dom's father or Giselle played by Gal Gadot. In this reality, nothing can be ruled out, but you can surely rule out a relaxed conclusion in which they just hang out. And if Helen Mirren has anything to do with it, perhaps we'll see Queenie kiss Dom. Of course I would, my god. But only if he speaks to me first, and then, as it is the voice that I really enjoy hearing. Fast 10 trailer. Any Fast and Furious 10 footage yet? Although Vin Diesel has been posting a lot of behind-the-scenes pictures on Instagram, as of July 2022, no actual footage has been released. It's possible that we won't see any new video until closer to the end of the year. An analogous timetable would place the debut of the Fast and Furious 10 trailer around November 2022, given that the first trailer for F9, which was scheduled for a June 2020 release, was released in January 2020. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.